China is the world's largest holder of rare earth reserves. According to data from the United States Geological Survey, as of the end of 2021, China possessed 44 million tons of rare earth, giving it significant influence globally. Even the British Broadcasting Corporation reported a couple of years ago that there were concerns about the potential impact on exports if China's rare earth policy were to undergo any changes. But did you know that 90% of China's rare earth deposits are concentrated in Inner Mongolia? The largest rare earth mining area, Baiyun Obo, is located near the border with Outer Mongolia. Does this imply that Mongolia, which is adjacent to China, also has a significant reserve of rare earth? Indeed, according to the 2009 statistics from the United States Geological Survey, Mongolia has the world's second-largest rare earth reserves, with 31 million tons. Consequently, there have been discussions online suggesting that Mongolia may dilute China's rare earth influence internationally in the future. But is this claim true? Will Mongolia actually dilute China's rare earth influence? Hi! Welcome to Auto Age. Before we started today's video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. According to the information released by Mongolia, they have discovered a massive rare earth deposit approximately 140 kilometers from the Chinese border, adding a crucial asset to their rare earth reserves and offering broad prospects for future exports. Currently, Mongolia has identified over 260 rare earth mining areas, including several typical rare earth deposits. However, considering the relatively backward state of Mongolia's industrial development, the mining industry in Mongolia remains underdeveloped. Therefore, they have chosen to open up the mining sector to foreign investment, with a high degree of openness, in the hope of attracting capable foreign capital to assist in mining operations. Consequently, the share of domestic companies in Mongolia's mining industry is relatively small. The main foreign investors involved in mining in Mongolia are primarily Chinese, British, Singaporean, and Canadian enterprises. As we mentioned earlier, previous data indicated that Mongolia currently possesses 31 million tons of rare earth, accounting for 20% of the global rare earth resources. The latest news from Mongolia reports that the rare earth deposit discovered in Kutagunda, located only 140 kilometers from China, is the world's largest and remains untapped, with a remarkably staggering resource reserve of 275 million tons. Due to Mongolia's limited technological capabilities, it was foreign mining companies, such as Australia's Parabellum Resources, that discovered this deposit. They also conducted an analysis of the rare earth deposit at Kutagunda and believed that it could become a world-renowned high-quality rare earth mine. 275 million tons. What does that mean? It is more than 6 times the size of China's rare earth reserves. But can we trust Parabellum Resources' claims? Australia's Pilbara region is the birthplace of global mineral resources, harboring many precious minerals such as iron ore and lithium ore. In recent years, high-quality rare earth deposits have also been discovered there. Therefore, the exploration capabilities of Australian mining companies are trustworthy. If their data is not fabricated, Mongolia may indeed rise to the top position in the rare earth field in the future. The BBC reported that China may restrict the export of rare earth technology on the grounds of national security. Why would the BBC make such a statement? It is because China is leading the world in rare earth wind power smelting technology and holds numerous patents. If China stops selling rare earths and only sells the raw materials, it would create significant difficulties for countries importing rare earths from China. In addition to the BBC, other Western countries have also protested internationally, hoping that China will not restrict rare earth trade. Bloomberg from the United States and The Economist from the UK have expressed their dissatisfaction. So, why are foreign countries so afraid of China restricting the export of rare earth technology? It is because China's Baiyun Obo rare earth mine in Inner Mongolia is currently the only country capable of providing all 17 rare earth metals. In 2019, China's rare earth exports accounted for 85% to 95% of the global market share, giving China significant influence internationally. Some countries are even willing to invest heavily in China's rare earth production in order to secure priority import rights. However, according to the latest data from China Customs, as of April 2023, China's cumulative rare earth exports amounted to approximately 16,411.2 tons, a decrease of 4.1% compared to the same period in 2022 when the cumulative export volume was 17,103.8 tons. The export revenue has also declined significantly. China's actions are not driven by a lack of desire to make money but rather as a countermeasure against US pressure. China's official media, the People's Daily, once published an article stating that China would never allow the United States to use China's rare earths to manufacture products that would hinder China's development. China is prepared to restrict rare earth exports to the United States. So, does it pose a threat to China's rare earth dominance? The United States is clearly concerned about China's restrictions on rare earths, as rare earths are strategic mineral resources essential for producing high-tech products and advanced weapons. Of course, if China refuses to sell, Western countries have an alternative, namely Vietnam, which claims to have 22 million tons of rare earth reserves. In 2022, Vietnam's rare earth exports increased tenfold compared to 2021. However, the main issue lies in their limited technical capabilities as they are unable to keep up with the pace of extraction. Therefore, at this critical juncture, Mongolia suddenly emerged, stating that their rare earths are inexhaustible, effectively extending an olive branch to all countries with the capacity for rare earth extraction and production. But should China be afraid that Western countries will rush to Mongolia for mining and dilute China's dominance in rare earths? At present, China is not worried because it is challenging to transport Mongolian rare earths out of the country. Mongolia is a landlocked country, tightly surrounded by Russia, China, and Kazakhstan. Mongolia would need the consent of neighboring countries to transport resources abroad. Even if Western countries come to mine in Mongolia, it is unclear how they could transport large quantities of rare earths. Russia? They would have to lift all sanctions against Russia. China? China does not even want to provide rare earths to them, let alone assist Mongolia with transportation. Kazakhstan? This underdeveloped country cannot even export its own products and is seeking help from China. Therefore, land and sea transportation are definitely not feasible, leaving only air transport. It would depend on which country's cargo aircraft could carry an unusually heavy load. Moreover, even if Western countries are willing to invest heavily in airlifting rare earths from Mongolia, the extraction of rare earths in Mongolia remains a significant challenge. Mongolia's infrastructure is extremely poor, with inadequate water and electricity supply and outdated domestic transportation. The most developed area in Mongolia is the capital, Ulaanbaatar, while other regions consist of sparsely populated grasslands or impoverished and desertified areas due to excessive grazing. Mongolia's existing railway system has low coverage and is quite outdated, with many of them having been built by the Soviet Union in the last century. Therefore, the transportation capacity is questionable. The rare earth mining areas in Mongolia happen to be located in less developed provinces. While foreign companies can bring their technology to Mongolia, it is not feasible to expect them to assist with infrastructure development. China, on the other hand, established the China Rare Earth Group at the end of 2021, carrying out deep integration of the rare earth industry and strengthening smelting technology. Therefore, even if Mongolia has a large reserve of rare earths, it is currently unable to challenge China's position in the international market. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below, and share your insightful ideas with other people. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated. See you.